One of the most stunning nations in Africa is Uganda. It's understandable why Winston Churchill referred to this lovely nation as the Pearl of Africa, with its extensive savannas, snow-capped highlands, crystalline lakes, and lush misty woods. While many travelers are drawn to see mountain gorillas, there is an incredible array of other tourist attractions. Remember to hit that subscription button. A region with wonderful natural scenery and 1001 different tones of green. 1. Windy Impenetrable National Park. Windy Impenetrable National Park lies in southwestern Uganda on the edge of the Rift Valley. Its mist-covered hillsides are blanketed by one of Uganda's oldest and most biologically diverse rainforests. The forest is one of the richest ecosystems in Africa, containing almost 400 species of plants. 2. Rwenzori Mountain National Park. The Rwenzori Mountain, sometimes referred to as the Mountains of the Moon, is located in western Uganda near the Congo-Uganda border and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The lower slopes are covered in moorland, bamboo, and lush, damp montane forest, while the equatorial snow peaks contain the third highest point in Africa. The national park is home to 217 bird species, including 19 endemic to the Albertine Rift, 70 animal species, and some of the rarest plant life on Earth. Take a look at Rwenzori Mountain National Park. 3. Queen Elizabeth National Park. Uganda's most popular national park is Queen Elizabeth National Park, which is situated in western Uganda. Was founded in 1954 and is named after Queen Elizabeth II. The park's various ecosystems, which include wide-open savanna, cool, moist woods, glistening lakes, and rich wetlands, give it the perfect habitat for traditional large game, 10 primate species, including chimpanzees, and more than 600 kinds of birds. Learn more about Queen Elizabeth National Park. 4. Murchison National Park. The biggest national park in Uganda is Murchison Falls National Park. It is roughly 3,840 square kilometers in size, 1,480 square miles. In addition to 451 bird species, the park is home to 76 different kinds of animals. Find out more about Murchison Falls National Park. 5. Kibale National Park. A national park in South Uganda called Kibale National Park guards a wet, evergreen rainforest. Its area is 766 square kilometers and its elevation ranges from 1,100 to 1,600 meters. Despite predominantly consisting of lush evergreen forest, it has a variety of landscapes. One of the last remaining areas that has both lowland and montane forests is Kibale. It supports the last substantial area of pre-montane forest in East Africa. The park is home to approximately 375 different bird species and a total of 70 mammal species, including the chimpanzee and 13 other species of ape. Learn more about Kibale National Park. 6. The source of the Nile. The Nile, the world's longest river and the lifeblood of numerous legendary civilizations throughout history, has a certain enchantment about it. One of the great geographical riddles of the Victorian era was the source of the Nile, which was vaguely mentioned in the ancient writings of Ptolemy. Closer to home, excellent whitewater rafting and game fishing may be found on the Nile downstream in Jinja, Uganda. Investigate the Nile's source. 7. Mount Elgon National Park. Mt. Elgon has the largest volcanic base in the world, at 4,000 square kilometers. It is also the oldest and biggest isolated volcanic peak in East Africa, and it is situated on the Uganda-Kenya border. Its enormous form, which has an 80 kilometers diameter, towers more than 3,000 m over the nearby lowlands. The cool heights of the mountain provide relief from the sweltering plains below, while the higher elevations serve as a haven for vegetation and fauna. Over 300 different bird species can be seen in Mount Elgon National Park, including the critically endangered lammergeier. The slope is also home to small antelope, forest monkeys, elephants, and buffaloes. Investigate Mount Elgon National Park. 8. Semliki National Park. On the distant western side of the Rwenzori, the Semliki National Park stretches across the Semliki Valley's valley floor. The largest portion of the vast Ituri forest of the Congo Basin dominates the park. One of the few woods to have survived the last ice age, which occurred between 12 and 18,000 years ago, this forest is among the oldest and most biodiverse in Africa. The park has remnants of processes that are much older than the over 25,000 years that Semliki species have been accumulating. Hot springs erupt from the Earth's surface to show the strong underground forces that have shaped the Rift Valley over the past 14 million years. Learn more about Semliki National Park. 9. Kadipo Valley National Park. About 700 kilometers from Kampala, Kadipo Valley National Park is located in the rough, semi-arid valleys between Uganda's borders with South Sudan and Kenya. It was established as a national park in 1962 and is home to over 77 animal species, 475 bird species, and an abundance of large game. Learn more about Kadipo Valley National Park. 10. Lake Mburo National Park. The small but lovely Lake Mburo National Park is conveniently adjacent to the road that links Kampala to the western Ugandan parks. It is the smallest of Uganda's savanna national parks and is surrounded by more than 500 million years old Precambrian metamorphic rocks. In addition to zebra, impala, eland, buffalo, oribi, Dafasa waterbuck, leopard, hippo, hyena, topi, and reedbuck, it is home to 350 different kinds of birds. Investigate Lake Mburo National Park. Remember to subscribe for more of these. Thanks for watching.